Hi. Quick little update. Gonna speak very close to my mic in this video as well. The GDP now out of Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, latest estimate minus 2.4%. U6 unemployment rate just spiked. What is a recession? GDP contraction, unemployment rate spike. Where are we in the business cycle? In red, we have the S&P 500. In purple, we have the unemployment rate, and in the regular candles, we have the yield curve, the 10-year, 2-year spread. Let me do this. What happens here? The green zones are the recessions, US recession indicator. What happens when the yield curve comes out of inversion? Unemployment rate spikes in purple, stock market down. Okay, very clear. Unemployment rate follows the yield curve, stock market collapses. Unemployment rate and the yield curve up, stock market collapse. Unemployment rate and the yield curve, stock market collapse. When the unemployment rate and the yield curve goes up. Yield curve, unemployment rate up, stock market collapse. Yield curve, unemployment rate up, question mark. Is this the end? It's decision time. If this time is different, it's right about now that you will find out. If this time is not different, which clearly it's not, because GDP is negative, it's no longer a conspiracy. GDP is negative and unemployment rate is mooning. And yeah, it's taken a long time for this business cycle to play out, but that's not a good sign. Here's historically what happens when you have a longer yield curve inversion. It leads to a worse drawdown in the stock market. If you're in denial about the recession right now, that's perfectly fine. But look at where we are in the business cycle. I believe the S&P 500 goes down 50 to 70%, right? In 1930, you had the tariffs from Herbert Hoover, who was the president at the time, to blame it on. Now they're blaming it on Trump. It's unfortunate. Unemployment rate is spiking. The yield curve is re-steepening through a bull steepening, and the stock market is selling off. This exact same scenario that you have right here, 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 is also playing out right here. Okay? It is not my opinion. You can clearly see it with your own eyeballs. Okay? It's not a far right conspiracy. Yeah? So it's probably going to take 1.5 to 2.5 years for this bear market to play out. I believe we are in a recession. It's undeniable. It's not even I believe. The Federal Reserve is telling us that, unless you think they're fudding. Maybe they're fudding with negative GDP numbers and unemployment spiking like this. Yeah, it's probably nothing. Don't worry. This was a 794-day inversion, which, well, the longer the inversion, the worse drawdown you tend to see based off of history, right? Shorter inversions, 20 30% drawdown. 500, 600 days of inversion, 56% drawdown. 700 days of inversion, like in 1929, 90% drawdown. This one was 794 days. What's going to happen? Yield curve up, unemployment rate up, stock market down. Probably more like this, actually. I think somewhere between the 2022 low and the COVID low, maybe below the COVID low if it gets bad enough. Again, here's the historical examples of what bear markets look like. Here's the dot-com bubble. Took 2.5 years, 2 years and 7 months to play out, March 2000 until October 2002. The Great Depression, 2 years and 10 months, September 1929 to July 1932. And the global financial crisis, 18 months, from October 07 till March 09. It's undeniable now, boys. You can't deny the recession. It's here. But I guess some people will accept it when the market is down 30%, or maybe 50%, or maybe they'll never accept it. It's alright. That's all. Take care. Peace.